Good afternoon, everybody. It's a great pleasure to be back with you again. Firstly, I'd like to thank all of those people that came to my last cycle in New York. It was a great cycle. Everything went perfectly well, and I'm very proud of the results we obtained. We're going to do another cycle in September on the 20th, and anybody interested in getting in then, probably too late already, but if not, there's a cycle coming up on the 6th of December when I'll be in New York again. So please call Patty, my assistant, 702-533-2691 if you're interested. Again, 702-533-2691, and she will arrange for you to have a consultation with me to see if you need IVF, and if you do, whether New York doing a cycle with me there is in your interest, or if you want to do that. Those of you that are interested in booking an appointment to speak with me can do so, as I've just described, by calling Patty at the number I gave you. She also has an 800 number if you live in Canada or within the continental United States. That number is 800-780-7437. Please feel free to call that number, 800-780-7437, or you can email Patty directly at concierge, CONCIERGE, at sherivf.com. Again, concierge at sherivf.com. For those of you interested in booking an online consultation with me, but you can go also directly to my website, sherivf.com. At the top of the first half of the page, you'll see instructions on how to book an appointment directly online. And the moment you submit that form that you'll fill in, Patty will get right back to you and discuss it with you. Okay, so today's live feed is going to be on something a lot of people have asked me about, and I want to give a commentary on it. It's acupuncture in the treatment of patients through IVF. Does it help? Is there a purpose in it? Most of you realize that acupuncture is an old Chinese medicine art which has been used for centuries in China to treat a variety of diseases, including women's health problems. Well, it involves the insertion of needles in energy channels that they call meridians, and that suppresses the pain in specific areas. It feeds back to the brain and suppresses pain in certain areas of the body. It also improves physiological function in certain parts of the body, which has led so many people to wonder whether acupuncture works in women undergoing IVF. We did a study ourselves to look at this issue, and we were able to show that acupuncture works to improve blood flow through the uterus. It does not, in our experience, based upon our research, improve blood flow through the ovaries. Therefore, in my opinion, it's not going to do anything to help formation of follicles, egg development, or anything like that. I'm not telling you don't do it for those of you who feel you want to do acupuncture because it makes you feel better. By all means, it can't do any harm. Acupuncture does no harm whatsoever. But it certainly can improve IVF outcome if used around the time of embryo transfer. A lot of people do acupuncture on a regular basis for weeks and even months before they go into a cycle. This I do not personally believe helps at all. The only time you really need acupuncture to improve outcome with IVF is to do it just prior to or on the day of or immediately after implantation, because it enhances blood flow to the uterine lining and could improve attachment of the embryo. Again, it doesn't help to do it in order to improve response to fertility drugs, because it does nothing to improve or enhance blood flow through the ovaries, in my opinion. The days that I usually recommend acupuncture to my patients is the day prior to the actual embryo transfer, or the day of, or the day after. You needn't do it all 3 days, but you can. It certainly won't do any harm. Again, I want to emphasize that acupuncture is definitely not helpful in improving response to stimulation with fertility drugs. We have an in-house acupuncturist in New York that we can have available for you to do acupuncture when you're there, around the time that you're having the embryo transfer done. All you have to do is let us know in advance. We can even arrange for you to have a consultation on the phone with that acupuncture. Again, I reiterate, it isn't very helpful in terms of doing it all the way through the cycle or in leading up to the cycle. It's only around the time of transferring embryos. So that's what I have to say about acupuncture. I hope it clears up some things for a lot of you. And again, if any of you wish to talk to me and discuss your condition or your situation and discuss a plan of action for your treatment, contact me, and I gave you the information earlier on in this live feed. Have a wonderful day, and thank you very much for listening.